Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today I'm trying something new. I'm gonna be doing a speed build on Animal Crossing in which I'm gonna be decorating Cleo's front yard. I've been feeling pretty inspired lately and I've been seeing some people do this. In the previous part I tried to decorate my island while also playing the game. It didn't go super well in my opinion. I guess I never noticed that I took a lot of time decorating my island. And there's trading involved, and an idea you have at start might not look as good when you do it, and then you have to change it, and it's not a straightforward process. There are some step backs. And with this format, I can edit that out while still showing the thought process without taking too long to think about what I'm gonna do now. So Cleo is my snooty villager, her catchphrase is sugar, and this is her house interior. In my island I'm trying to give each villager a front yard that matches them, and Cleo's house looks like a lab. Maybe because her dream job is to be a dermatologist. So I wanted her front yard to be a place where she could lay low and have a nice cup of tea, and maybe even have a little spill sesh. And here she is. Apparently we're close enough now so that she can give me a nickname. Choose wisely, Cleo. Your front yard depends on it. No pressure. Swanky? What? Not happening. I started by taking down everything that I didn't want to keep, and now I'm picking out stuff that I have in storage that I think will fit. And to be honest, I didn't have a lot. I had to do some crafting, some trading along the way, and it took some days for me to be done with this. I started by crafting some chairs and a pot because I can recolor it to look fancy. I did snag this giant teddy bear from my storage. I was going to use it on my bedroom, but I misplaced it and ended up not using it in the end. So I thought maybe I could use it here. I don't know if Cleo likes stuffed animals, but the teddy bear stays because I have nothing else to use here. I got these apple chairs since my island is food themed, and I still haven't used them. And an apple a day keeps the doctor away, plus horses like apples, right? I don't know, last time I saw a horse I was 12 and I looked like I was scared of them. I removed all the flowers you see here because I'm not gonna just do Cleo's front yard. There's some space right next to her house that I also had an idea for. Now I'm just placing some decor down, seeing how it looks, moving it around. I was going to use a soft sort of lamp here, but in the end I decided not to, so that lamp is not gonna be there in the end. I'm removing some of the flowers now for the swinging bench. This was one of the first furniture pieces I crafted on this island. It used to be on my beach, but I thought it would look good here, so I snagged it. By the way, I'm still going to customize this furniture I'm placing down. I just wanted to see if it worked before I wasted my kits. Those are pricey. Gosh, do you see me moving after placing something down? Am I the only one that does that? Like, to see if it looks good, I need to walk around it for a little bit, see it from different angles. This is why it took forever. Now I'm adding in some trimming to my terracotta path. By the way, I got some comments saying that you couldn't access the Google document file that I made with links to the designs that I use on my island. So now I'm just linking them all in my video description. So if you want any of these designs for yourself, be sure to check the description right below this video. I also planted some apple trees. I kept some of the cedar trees, even though they're not my favorite. But before we know it, it's winter, and the cedar trees in winter look beautiful. So I have to keep some. You know what I would love though? Some birch trees. They gave us that in Pocket Camp as like decor. It was like a background, but it looked so good. I just love when things look bright and colorful, and that was everything. And I guess for now I'm fine with oak, but please, Nintendo, hear me out. And now we get to customize, but not before I get these fleas off of Marshal. I'm sorry for putting you on blast, sweetie. I had to help you. I was going to show some footage of me customizing the furniture, but I used a crafting table next to Bluebear's house and I still didn't show you guys that yet, so I'm sorry, but I can't show much. And right after that, I went ahead and placed everything down again. And it's starting to look better now, right? I even added in a flamingo and now we're getting somewhere. The only thing missing is some flowers, so I decided to go with some pink tulips and some purple pansies as I have a lot of both and no use for them. And I feel bad for trashing hybrid flowers. They take some time to get. It's now a little later in that same day and I just wanted to add in some little touches to our place. I got a candle, which I'm going to be replacing later with the tea set, because come on, she's snooty. And I also got a pretty flower that I picked up to put on the table. I decided to use this mossy cobblestone path under the swing, and now it's time to add in my last item, a bookshelf. And this, my friends, was the hardest thing to place down because in this game you can only see things from one angle. And so if you place this bookshelf sideways or with back facing the camera, either you can't really tell it's a bookshelf or it just doesn't look that good. So I struggled. I even thought about crafting another one so that I could place behind the back of this one so people could tell that's a bookshelf. But in the end, I decided to have it facing the camera and have the back to the table. In my head, I just pretend that this bookshelf doesn't have a back so you can pick books from both sides. I just don't think too much about it and it works, okay? Do you remember me saying that I wasn't sure if Cleo liked stuffed animals? Well, I sure hope she does because I got her a Papa Bear and a Mom's plushie just for her. It's cute and it looks good here. What can I do? I literally have nothing else to place here. And this concludes my work for today. So into the next day we go. We're going to be making another bridge right next to our house. And as you can see, we have a big empty area right next to her place. And I decided to do something with it. I gotta use every piece of land Tom Nook gave me, you know? So I started by placing down this stone path, my second favorite after terracotta. And my idea was to have a little basketball area with just a hoop where my villagers can practice some throws. Not really, but let's pretend. It's the same as soccer field I made, completely useless, but it's cute. So here comes me from my other island to bring the goods. I don't know how I managed to get so much crap on my other islands, but I'm also broke there, so maybe that's why I just buy a lot of stuff. And then I drop it off at this island, because I have nothing here. Nothing useful. So here we go, basketball hoop in place. I'm already liking this area. Like, it has nothing to do with Cleo, but I wanted to do this somewhere on my island ever since I saw the basketball hoop, and it just fits so perfectly here in this little nook, you know? We're taking a little building break now because Marshal is singing. Priorities, am I right? I can't skip it. My controller was running out of battery, which meant I was going to need to make the final touches tomorrow, but while I still had it working, I'd placed down some soft serve lamps, I added in some leaves to the ground, and I finally fenced in the area so no one falls down the cliff. I managed to find this mid-share, which I know this is basketball, not baseball, but it matches with the hoop, so it's staying. It fits with the general team, it's a sporty area. Who cares if I'm mixing up the sports? I decided to add in this tall fence around here just so that it feels like it's its own individual area apart from Cleo's house. And on the next day, I found a tea set for sale Nook's Granny. And it was then that I realized this would be good for Cleo. I just wish I had checked home because I had 2 of the same tea set on my storage. Apparently I just keep buying the same stuff and I don't even know I own it already. On the final day, all I did was add in a basketball. I planted some more bushes and I finished the trim around my path. And finally, Cleo's front yard is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this format and if you would like to see it more. Here's the thing. It's really nice to just play the game at my pace and not have to talk all the time. But doing the voiceover after is so much work, but I enjoy the final result, so maybe it's worth it. Just let me know your thoughts, and until the next video, Goodbye everybody. Take care.